one of the worst parts of having ADHD as a child is being told to be quiet and shut up and calm down and slow down and all those things. I hated that. And as I've grew up, I feel like I am still that person. So all the time I have confidence issues where it seems stupid as well, because like I make these videos, I've talked in front of hundreds of people, thousands of people in fact, because I've done seminars and I've done talks and I've done workshops and stuff like that. And I've for sales, I was a leading salesperson. I've been the top salesperson in like 5 different industries and across like 10 or so different companies. So I have been at the peak, I've been at the very top, but I still every single day have confidence issues. And I think like, am I talking too loud? Should I quieten down? Should I maybe think about how I'm speaking? Should I be more neurotypical? Should I try and fit in more? And I think that's so sad and so stupid, because one of my biggest problems was my dad took me off my tablets at one point. So I stopped taking them at 7 or 8 anyway. But before that, there was a point when I was like 5 and my dad was like, I don't want him taking Ritalin because he's like a zombie. But then the person who complained the most at me, who shouted at me regularly, almost daily in fact, was my dad. Because he'd say, sit down, shut up, don't go out, don't go in, don't be on a scooter, don't be on a bike, don't go on that game, shut up, again, sit down, eat your tea, do as you're told, be quiet. Why can't you be like the kids next door? Look at John's kids, his kids are nice. And I always just thought, it's such bullshit. Like, as I've got older, all of those insecurities have been picked up because I've been constantly harassed and told about stupid shit that is not my problem. Like, it's not my fault. I've done everything I should do, and I've tried to be a good lad growing up. And, you know, as I matured into an adult, I tried to be a good boy. But you can't, it's just a joke. It's impossible. And I think what I'm getting at is, I think if you're a parent with a child with ADHD, be super careful what you say to them, because, you know, all they really want is to be seen and heard. Like every other child, you know, every child just wants to be seen and heard. And I think that if you allow for them to constantly be berated and, you know, you're constantly questioning their behaviours, the way they do things and they say things, you can really damage them so quickly as an ADHD child, because you can drain their creativity and their interest and their excitement and enthusiasm out of them so fast. Just be like super careful if you're around ADHD kids, or if you're, you know, I'll bet loads of you about 30 years old are thinking the exact same thing. You feel the exact same as me. You felt like your whole life you were not good enough, you were naughty, you were loud, you were whatever it was. And it's just shit, honestly. It feels shit. And like, I was thinking about it today, and it wound me up and wound me up and wound me up, and I got so annoyed about it. And I thought, I've got to talk about this because it's realistic, it's real. I feel it. I know other people feel it. Having ADHD is so many different things tied into it. It's not just the, you know, the thought process. It's not just the anger issues. There's so much to it. It's really complex, and I think people forget about these things. So I just want to highlight them. If, by the way, you are feeling the same way, or you've ever felt the same way, let me know in the comments, because I think it's important that we do talk about these things and we get them out in the open.